Okay, I think we're ready to start. Good morning and thanks for joining me today. I'm going to be working with our Little Delights stamp set. And as you can see, it has some Halloween, it has some beautiful florals, some leaves. It's got some Christmas, birthday hats, trick or treat, ho ho ho. There's just so many cute things about this, and I'm going to show you tons of ideas at the end of this video. So stick around. I'm also going to be using today our Stitch So Sweetly dies, and I'm going to use the second one down to make our little window for our box. Now this is the cute box I'm making, so let me show you this way first. And this one says Trick or Treat, has a cute little ghost and some bats, little stars, and then it has a window sheet that shows you when I slide it out, because this is a slider box, I have a couple of treats. And so I just wanted to show you what could fit in there. Treat size, Enjoy, a Kit Kat, there probably even could be another one. I also have some of the little pumpkins that we could put in there if you know the person and you want to give them loose candy. But I think with COVID and everything, the wrapped candy is the way to go. So I'm going to also show you that if you're not into Halloween, there's also a Christmas version that you could do. I use the free celebration paper, cut out the deer. The Merry Christmas is from the stamp set. It has beautiful font. And I added some of our sequins that we have in our new mini catalog. And then also I stamped that little light bulb. So little Christmas light bulb. And again, I just did it with white this time and used different designer series paper to make this a Christmas treat. So you can do it either way. I'm going to demonstrate the Halloween one today. All right, so let's get this over here. And I'm going to come in with my trimmer. And I'm going to show you what we're using today. We're using a piece of pumpkin pie cardstock, 3.5 by 9. Then we're going to have a piece that's 4.25 by 6. That'll make our little slider box part. I have 3 pieces of the designer series paper that comes in. It's called Cute Halloween. They're 6 by 6 in size, and they have all these cute little patterns. I'll show you some of them so you can see. And I actually took this page, and that's what I cut out, this little ghost. I just used my paper snips and cut that part out, and then just used the paper for the rest of it. So let me get this over here. And we're going to take the first one, the 9 by 3.5, and we're going to score it. And I'm going to use my scoring blade and not my cutting. We're going to score it at a 1/2 inch. So I'm going to go in on this side. It's just easier. And score it a 1/2. And then I'm going to flip it around and I'm going to score at 2 inch. 3.5. 5 inch. Oh, wait 1 second. 5 inch. I forgot to turn my voice off on my iPad, and I don't want to listen to me again. Okay, so I was at, let's see, the 5 inch, and then we want to go to 6.5. So I'm going to open this up and go to the 6.5 and score there. All right, and while I have this out, I'm going to go ahead and take my 4.25 by 6. And I'm going to score it at 1 3/8 on all 4 sides. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. I can't believe it's already fall. The holidays are coming, and we have to get ready now. So this is probably going to be almost my last Halloween one. You can look back on my YouTubes and see the other ones that I've made. I'm going to probably get into a little bit of fall and then go right into Christmas cards and Christmas to get ready for the holidays. Okay, so let's get my bone folder. And we're just going to fold the smaller box up on all the scored lines. paper snips, and I'm going to take the long way. I'm going to just cut that right up to the next scored line. I'll do the same on this side. Okay, and then I'm going to just snip a little bit because these are going to go in like this with this on top, and sometimes they're not totally even. Let's see if these are. Maybe I won't have to worry about it. No, see how that's like a little different? So I like to just take, not the center one, but the two ends, and I'm just going to miter them just a smidge on the ends where I cut. And do the same thing on the other end. I'll just fold the middle one up so I don't cut that one, because I want that one to be straight. Okay. And now I'm going to take some of my liquid glue, and I'm just going to fold these two ends up and give it a little glue. I'm going to fold them in like this, and this one up. Give it a minute to adhere. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side, a little glue here. And some here. And let's pull those ends in and pull our box up, just like that. And that's the slider box part that's going to hold your candy. So I'm going to set that over here to dry a minute. Okay, now we're going to take the larger one, and we have all these scored lines. I'm going to go ahead and just fold and burnish with my bone folder. When you have a box, you really want it to have crisp edges, so that's why I use the bone folder. Now, if it was designer paper, I might just use my finger or just do it very lightly because I don't want to tear the designer paper, but cardstock's pretty sturdy. Okay, so before we close anything, we're going to take our designer series paper. So let me get my 3 pieces. And the way this box is going to fold up is going to be like, let's see, did I get all my folds? I think I'm missing a fold. Wait a minute, let me get my measuring thing back out here. So I did a 1/2 inch, I did 2 inches, yes. And then I had a 3 1/2, yes. And I did a 5. I think the 5 is the one I'm missing. There we go. There we go, that's better. Okay, so when I fold this up, it's gonna go up. Hang on, it's not working right. Something, oh, there we go. I just have to squish it up a little bit. Okay, it's gonna go up into that crease. So this is going to get a piece of the designer series paper, and then so is the front, which will get this one. And let's go ahead and glue those on. And I like to use the liquid glue because I can wiggle it around and get it where I want it. Like that. And then I actually put one on the back, so it's going to be this one, and I want to make sure I had it right side up so that you'll be able to see it. So let me just double check it. When it's closed, it'll be up here like this, and then if you turned it on the back, you'd still see the paper. So now we can go ahead and press down and seal that real well. Okay, now, like I said, the box is going to come up. This little tab is what's going to glue up here, but we want to put a window in there. So I'm going to actually take my dies. I'm taking that second die, And I'm going to run this through my machine and I'll be right back. Okay, and I also want to put in a window sheet. So that window sheet I had was 1 3/8 by 3 3/8. So I'm going to take some glue dots. And I don't know why, but these glue dots were put on backwards, so I'm getting them from the paper side instead of the roll, but it works. Okay, and I'm just going to lay that down right over our window. And so now you have the cute little window that you can see. So I'm ready to put some glue on here. And you can use your favorite glue. You can use tear and tape if you want, or your stamp and seal. I just like this because I can always move it around until I get it where I want it. All right, so let's go ahead and hold that just for a minute. A little bit of glue there. The glue dries clear, so we won't have a problem. And now I'm going to put my box in. Well, let's go ahead and put some candy. And that way you'll get to see it through the window and not just see a box. And see, they can take a peek and know what they might be getting. All right, now we're gonna have our black piece that was 3 1/8 by 2 1/4. And we have our white piece, which is 3 by 2 1/8. I'm gonna get a piece of paper. Just a small piece. This is grid paper from our StampFUnatic. But I just find it so easy because it's just enough for me for small stamping. And it keeps my surface clean so I don't have, you know, in case I stamp off or something. All right, let's turn that around. Okay, we're going to be using today our black Memento ink. That's this. And I'm going to be using pumpkin pie. So let's go ahead. Let's see. I think I'll do my ghosts first. So I'm going to ink them up real well. And let's see, I did like this. And maybe over here. Cute. And then I took my trick or treat. I'm going to do that in the pumpkin pie. Put that right in the center. And then I've gone ahead and cut out one of the little ghosts from the designer paper. So I'm just going to take a dimensional, put it on the back. And put him right in there. Isn't that cute? I love it. And then I also took some of our cute star adhesive back sequins and I added a few. Well, let's see. Let's add some of the purple ones. That's, I think, what I used. I'm just going to add a few stars here and there for a little shine. Let's see, one there. And maybe there, and there. Cute. Okay, now I'm ready to put this onto my black piece. Just press that on like that. And now we're ready to put it on the top of our box. And again, I just used glue. If you want to pop it up with dimensionals, you could. I think this is good enough, though. Keeps it nice and flat. Let's see, just like that. And then we're just going to let it dry. Isn't that cute? So there's our box. Now, I wanted to show you the box and the Christmas version. So this is real simple to just change out. You could even do birthday if you wanted. Anything that's on the stamp set, because there's just so many choices. You could stamp some of these pretty little leaves and things in the background, and then just make a birthday wishes or you're a blessing, and maybe even put some blessing mix in here for Thanksgiving. That would be cool. Okay, so let's put them over here, and I'm going to add in some of the cards. Here's a Halloween card that I made. Ghoulish Delights. I cut out some of the pattern from that cute Halloween paper, and I used this as colored it with our pumpkin pie blend marker. You can color this ribbon, so I just did the bow part, and I have all the PDFs and all the directions over that I will send out. Place an order with me at StampFUNatics.com, and I will send you all the PDFs for all 4 of these cards and that little box, and then you can follow the box on the video, because I'll go ahead and post this on YouTube also. We also have this one, You're Such a Blessing. Now, I didn't put anything in there yet because I don't know what I want to make it. If I want to make it anniversary, if I want to make it a birthday, I'm not sure yet. So I just left it, but this is a nice little flip card that you'll learn how to make. I have birthday wishes, and this one I made my own designer series paper with that cute little hat that is right here. That's in the set. And then the birthday wishes, again, a beautiful font. So, and I use this designer paper that's from our host set. And then lastly, I also have a Christmas card. Again, I use this from the peppermint, what's it called? I think it's peppermint. It's this one. It's gingerbread and peppermint. Has all these sweet, sweet gingerbread cookie looking paper, icing, just peppermints. Really, really cute. Lots of good plaids, snowflakes, and bells and things. It's just a gorgeous paper. And it's, again, 6 by 6. And so what I did was I made, I cut out the tree from that paper and then used a piece. Used one of my other dies, which I'll tell you about in the directions, and the Merry Christmas font. And then I colored, actually, these rhinestones. You can get them in red, but I also just had some plain ones. So I colored them with my real red blend marker. So let's put some of these out so you can see them. And our cute little box. I guess I should put it down this way so you can see it better. And so those are all the ideas that I have for you today. And if you need any of these supplies, I'd love for you to shop with me at StampFUNatics.com. As my thank you to you, I will send you the cards, all the PDFs in an email. But make sure you use my host code, because that's the way I get to know that you want this. So I have a host code that is current on my shopping. When you go to shop with me at StampFUNatics.com on my blog, you'll see the host code. It's up in the upper right corner. It changes all the time. That's why I'm not posting one here, because I don't know when you'll be watching this. So thanks for joining me. If you have any comments or any questions, go ahead and comment below, and I'll get back to you. Thanks, and have a great day.